Hello fellow gamers, Jim here, and I'm really excited to be bringing you a special episode of Celeste Strawberry Jam, because it is time to finish off the beginner lobby. That's right, we are looking for secrets. Yes, don't worry about that bottom line just yet. We might check it out. We might check it out. But first, before we do, there is one thing I've been meaning to show you guys about the beginner lobby. Now, someone told me that this bad boy is actually a Theo crystal, which you can hear if you chuck him about. So, if he's in the water, you have this weird situation. I'm no longer holding grab, and yeah, I am holding onto him. If you leave the water, he will instantly leave you if you're still not holding grab, and you can actually pick him up. So I'm holding grab now, no joy. But if you dash into him, you then have access to him again. How strange, right? So, but what can we do with this crab? Well, if you're a real regular viewer of my videos or my playthrough of this particular mod, you may remember way back when we had a certain room that we were able to find. Well, now, we can do some more stuff. Yeah, you can do some funny things. For instance, you can fast fall with this grab. Did you know? You can't go into one of those, sadly. Yes, so the best way to move around when you're in the water is to just dash like crazy. So this little shortcut here, which is quite nice. Completely meaningless shortcut, but that's all very well and good. And if we come down here and we keep on coming, there is just one other thing I thought I'd show you while I'm here. So in the squeeze, I discovered this while messing around in the lobby a minute ago. You can do this. Whee! Boom. And now we're in Dropzle. I bet not many people knew about that. So that's fun. Okay, but we still got the crab. So we need to investigate where we're going with this bad boy. So let's do one last trip. And I believe my video editing software really struggles with the water there, so apologies. But if we bring this crab all the way across the lobby... come back, Mr. Crab. If you bring him into this room, which you can do... So, you don't have to, well, do you have to? Maybe you have to use some non-beginner technique to get in, I'm not so sure. But anyway, if you bring him all the way to here, we find these crabs here worshipping an empty plinth. Well, drop the crab, we get a little celebratory flag, and another cat. Great success. So, that's everything for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. No, wait! Don't leave, because we need to head over to the shrine entrance and proudly show off all 21 of our hearts to open up the door. The shrine entrance. Ooh, sparkly. And in this shrine entrance we find the beginner heartside, Blueberry Bay. But just before we do that, there's one last secret to show off in the lobby. Because up here we find not quite the final cat in the level, but we find a cat. Because why not? Alright everyone, it's time. Are you excited? I'm excited. Let's jump on in to Blueberry Bay, the beginner heartside. Now, because I'm playing in cheat mode, so that I can see berries and stuff, I've got all these checkpoints unlocked. If you play through for yourself and you're not in cheat mode, you will only have start. So, let us be about it. Tide's rising, Madeline. Don't miss the sunset. A rising tide raises all Madelines. Ah, yes. So, for those who haven't, I mean, the odds are pretty small, but there might be one or two people watching this who didn't know about this. So for big collabs like this, oh, I'm not pressing anything. That's cute. Sometimes the creators cobble together all the maps in the lobby to create one super level called a Heartside. The beginner Heartside was planned and merged by Quinnigan. Transitions and checkpoint rooms were decorated by Bissy, Koff, Earthwise, and Tai Kim. All gameplay and non-lobby decoration was the work of the original creators, with a few exceptions. The flag for Azure Caverns was made by Spirit Dragon. The flag for Midnight Spire was decorated by Gamation. The flag for Paint was made by Moscan and Worldwaker 2, with decoration by Gamation and recolors by Nerford. The flag for the Squeeze was made by Owen Sherrill. The flag for Treehive was made by Skeleton. The flag for Troposphere was made by Bissy and Eclipse. Style grounds were created by Earthwise, with recolors by Nerford. Music was composed and implemented by Ceph. Playtesting was provided by Butcherberries, Leg S, Moose Moose, and Owen Sherrill. Special thanks to Valkyria for additional polish. Yes, a lot of credits, but I think it's important to list them off. If you don't want to listen, you can obviously skip through. I mean, if you're here now, you did it already. But look! The level has begun, and we have, instead of a silver berry, we have the classic golden berry available to pick up. Which is why, way back when, I hinted that there was a reason we get silver berries, not golden berries. That is the reason. So, flag 21! Let's go! So this is If My Driveway Almost Did You In. Ah! Where we have the momentum blocks and the useful hints as to where the triggers are, where platforms will end up, and that sort of thing. We will be playing. We won't be messing around with this. This is a long level, and so I'm just going to power on through. There are no secrets in the Heartside. Well, there might be one, but there are no secrets. There are certainly no berries in the Heartside. You can see, if you go to the pause menu, no berries to be found. So this is Collapsing Skyline, which had the cute mechanic of these platforms. I think in the original they also had like stuff falling on you from above, and it was a bit explory, so they've captured the vibe of this quite well. You can see we're still underwater in this map. So we start at the bottom and we are climbing our way up. This is Azure Caverns. So we have 2 dashes, if you recall. Yes, no, this is right. There we go. 2 dashes and these cute platforms that move to the specified place if you dash into them. Right. This is Troposphere, where we have these dream blocks. Whoopsie. Dream block gameplay, along with some battle-ins, and then this custom dream block, which gives you a double dash crystal on the way through. You love to see it. Alright, yeah, we zoom in. Woo! Let's go. Yay! I do enjoy some Troposphere. Okay, and we have all these different checkpoints, which you saw teased. Here we go. This is Seeing is Believing. Climb up, make a right jump onto a swap block, then keep tapping right. Whoops. Alright, let me see if I can... Hold left, climb up. Grab the wall. Dash right, hold right, climb up, jump up, then dash down right. Hold right, climb up, jump up and dash right. Climb up, dash up right, hold grab. Grab a dash crystal, dismount, tap left until dialogue. There we go. You love to see it. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to remember that screen. I think I have goldened this in the past, the beginner heart side, Blueberry Bay, and I'm pretty sure I just memorized that. Right, flag 16. This is the squeeze, and again, the weird thing with the squeeze is you can't hear them. Okay, wait. Is this... Pixel Perfect gameplay. This is harder than any room in the squeeze, by the way. No, that ain't right. We need to hit the switch first, don't we? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot more stuff trying to kill you in this one. This flag is no gimme. Not that any of the not that the squeeze was a gimme, but definitely harder than parts of the squeeze. Right, so we hold on to that, then we dash, we come along, we dash over this way, and there we go. Yeah, the weird thing about the squeeze there is that you couldn't hear the sounds when you go through the gaps, which is weird because I have sounds on. There you go, sounds. But I don't have music, so it's tied to the music. It's not considered a sound effect, which is very strange. But anyway, this is the V level, isn't it? This is potential for anything. And we have the gravity switching. Now this screen is funny because the way you're supposed to do this, right? You don't have a dash. So you come through here, you come all the way around here, happy days, you do this little bit of gameplay, you jump over here, and then you come through here, and you're this way up now, right? So that's one way of doing it. But from the start, you can just do this. You end up here straight away, so you can skip half of this screen. It's not much of a skip, but it is quite funny. Okay, so this screen is good fun because we get this upside downness, so we just need to be careful with our dashes. There we go, we're on to the next checkpoint. Now I'm going to get it wrong. I'm going to try my best to do it, but the music should evolve through the level, right? But I'm adding the music in afterwards, so I'm probably going to get it wrong, but I'll try my best. But yeah, I would definitely recommend playing through this yourselves if you want to hear how the transitions are supposed to sound. So this is Forest Path with the dream crystals. Oh, and some springs. Very nicely implemented. Yeah, nice little short reminder of that. That's good. This was Treehive with these cool dream blocks that kill you, that bounce you off the walls with the honey theme. And we go through like this. What do we do here? I think we go like this. Yeah, this is so traditionally, not always, but traditionally the Heartside room is often harder than any individual screen in the map that it's representing. So sometimes that is the case. So this is Loopy Lagoon, and we've got these custom blocks that act as both a bumper and a cloud, depending on if you jump on them. No, that was right at the end. The reason I failed there was because I was having a thought halfway through about not fast bubbling. Right, I'm going to try and not fast bubble because, you know, even though I'm trying to go fast, I'm not trying to use non-beginner tech. So, my apologies for the fast bubble there. Oh, look, it was literally the last thing. Alright, very good. This was Midnight Spire. With the cloud and bubble gameplay. If you recall, I certainly do. No fast bubbling, come on, come on. You don't need to fast bubble through any of this, which is kind of why I'm trying not to, just to show it off that you don't need to. Alright, that was cool. Let's go. Whee, another checkpoint. Ooh, this time we're climbing. So you can see we've sort of climbed back up through the lobby. So now we're up above the bamboo. Aha! A gift from the stars. So I know the solution, I think. But let's just check out the hint anyway. Refill shards will eventually respawn as long as time isn't frozen. Yes, so that is the gimmick in this one. So what you want to do, if I remember correctly, grab this. We want to come up here. We ignore the time crystal for now. Then we grab this. This gives us 2 dashes. We ignore the switch. We wait for that time crystal shard to respawn. That's the big trick to this particular screen. Most of the A Gift from the Stars screens had like one particular thing that if you figured out, you could kind of crack it open. And getting this crystal shard is the way, because what that lets you do, it lets you have 2 shards when you're down here. So we need time to be functioning so that this thing can move. Then we need to use both our dashes to come back safely. Now we're here with that switch in the top left activated. Yes, because this screen has 2 switches, that's right. So there's 1 switch there, 1 switch there. None of the other screens had 2, I believe. So now we're back down here, but with 2 shards. So we can grab this, which gives us back our double dash. We can use our final dash to get up to here. This now freezes time. I think... no, it's alright, I can... I had almost got away with that. I made a mistake, and then I almost fixed it. Okay, right. Oh, man, we were so close to one-shotting it. Alright, re-grab this. Wait for the crystal to respawn. There we go. Grab these 2. Come over here. Activate this so that we can have access to this switch. Use our dashes to get back down safely. Okay, now we access this because it gives us back our double dash. We can come up here. And we want to... What do we want to do? We want to just grab this shard, grab that shard, grab this. Now that's both switches activated, so if we unfreeze time now, we need to be at the exit. Thankfully, we can grab that shard, and then we can keep our second dash, unfreeze time like that. Happy days. Yes, that was tough. I think I didn't figure that out myself when I first played this back in the day. Anyway, Strawberry Orchard, my beloved. Ooh, it's got a I don't know what the word is. A guided bino tour of the screen. Very exciting, but let's just go. Yes, I did indeed enjoy this. We have the strawberry jam crystal that's actually a Theo crystal. And we have these pipes that you can chuck the jam through while we take a different route as Madeline. And we've got this springy gameplay. Okay. I don't think this is savable. Damn it. What did I do wrong? Well, whatever. Okay, we grab the jam. Oh dear. This is what happens when you try and game and talk. Or at least game halfway well. Okay, yes, that's what I did wrong. I think I dashed before that spring. We can bring the jam all the way over here, which then lets us chuck it up there, activating the switch, and through we go. Hooray! This was, I want to say it was called Rose Garden? Ooh, I might have that wrong. Rose Garden? I think it was Rose Garden, which gives us this custom asset. Ooh, just made that. Which is this rose, which acts like a jellyfish, but you can dash while you're holding it, which gives you this boostable object, which you love to see. This is cool. We are hello statues. Alright, we come down. Whee! Alright, we're back at the bottom of the lobby. The sun is setting because the tide is rising. So this is Coresaken City. Just beat this level. This was the last level. Remind me how to do this. Myself? That ain't it. I think you want to do something like this. Okay, I didn't do that very well. But anyway, it is something like that. Alright, and then we use the momentum from this to jump on over, get on top of this core block, dash through there, land on top of this core block, grab this switch, which launches us over here. With the last bit of momentum, we do that. Now this is actually hard. Over the city. The reason it's hard is because some of these jump crystals do not respawn. So if you mess it up, you've got no choice but to retry. So you need to carefully be grabbing onto the side of these blocks, because you don't use the crystal if you do that. And make your way over, keeping the double dash there. So we need to keep this dash, not dash. No. I don't know why I retried there, to be honest. You didn't have to, because this one does respawn. Okay, so this one you just need to be careful with the amount of stamina you use. So if you jump like this, where you like jump off of the left-hand side, come back round and grab the right-hand side, you don't use stamina. Just a word of warning. Okay, so activate this switch, make our way over here, climb up here, and then use both dashes here. Now this screen has murdered many a golden run, because all of these crystals are one-time use only. It's actually quite a complicated route. So what you want to do, stand as far over here as you can, use one dash to make it to this wall, then use 2 crystals there. Okay. Let me try that again. I might legitimately fail this a few times. This is actually quite hard. Nope. So you want to use as few jumps as you can. There we go. Okay, good. I should be okay from here. Yeah, just about made it. You can see that they're not messing around with that one. That's quite a tough little flag over the city. Dashless level. This is Switchtube Vista, where we have these cool tubes as our custom gimmick, which acts as dream blocks largely, but they give a Mario vibe. I missed the dash crystal as I came down. How sad. Yes. Never mind. So you can dream jump out of them. And they also have these switches up here which change the state of these blocks. We want to grab onto here. We want to use these dash crystals to help us here. We want to... I swear I pressed jump. Oh no. It's all falling apart, everyone. Right, jump, dash, also dash. Here we go, here we go. Right, grab. Okay, so for this one we want to jump. That's actually... What? Okay, I think the timing is slightly different. I think you get less buffer window on these than dream blocks, or maybe like the end is slightly camouflaged, because I think I'm pressing the jump button late enough. Okay. Alright, here we are. Right, we need to carefully make our way over the backs of these blocks. Use the momentum from that switch to be able to get up here. Dash into that to activate it. Dash and jump. Jump up and dash to get out of there safely. Woof! That was tough. Cool, right, flag 4. Soap! My actual beloved. I think this is my favourite level in the lobby. Remember the gimmicks here, everyone. You can't use your dash willy-nilly. Sorry, I didn't mean to pause there. Because the springs and the bubbles do not give you your dash back. So you just need to be careful there. This screen is... This checkpoint is really nice because... Well, for one thing, it has these stairs, which are just fun. Because you don't have stairs in the real Celeste. So they weren't programmed very well. Because if you dash... no, it doesn't work. Oh, well, never mind. I thought you just went straight down them. Anyway, yes, so this room is really cute because it has little painting representing all of the levels in the lobby, which I think is really sweet. Just little pixel art style paintings. So some of them are quite tough to figure out. But yeah, here they are for your viewing pleasure. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, this might need a bit of editing. This is Dropzle. You remember Dropzle, the pixel perfect Kevin puzzles? Your first dash, as well as your final 2 dashes, should be used to move a Kevin to the left. Okay, so this puzzle is brilliant. It's really infuriatingly difficult, but it is very clever. So we have 9 dashes, so it's a complicated solution. And you can see we've got these Kevins down here. Right, so the first thing to do is to move a Kevin to the left, as per the hint, right? So this is the only one we can do. Now, we want to send this dude up and come to the right ourselves. We want to send this dude up and come to the right ourselves. We want to send this dude to the right and climb over him so that we've got some freedom here. Okay, now this is where I need to remember what to do. I feel like... okay, let's see. Is that the right solution? I'm not sure. So the reason this puzzle is super clever, is because not only do you need to clear the route so that you can jump onto this, and drop down. You also need to set these Kevins up in such a way that you can actually leave the screen up here with no dashes. And believe me, there are actually loads of different ways to do the first part, but only one way to do the second. So I'm very glad I managed to get that first try. Yeah, I can't recall if I solved that puzzle myself. I think I did. Now, this is where I'm going to have to turn the music back on because we have these lovely... the only 2 levels that we have left, for those who have managed to keep count, are Cassette Cliffs and Paint. And both of those are rhythm-based maps, so I think important to have the actual music. So what we're doing for Cassette Cliffs... Oh, that was close. Yes, so Cassette Cliffs, if you recall, used cassette blocks in the traditional way. As the base game, in that you have these alternating blocks. Okay, I might be in trouble. I don't know. Let's see. Oof! Yeah. Timing was bad. Yes, so what we're trying to do here is create ourselves a little path at the top. Okay. Not doing very well here, and I can't edit it out. As if I would do that. As if I would ever do such a thing. Okay. Throwback to my video. I said okay so many times. I could have just jumped and made it. I said okay so many times while filming that I decided I needed to mock myself for doing so. I think I said it something like 44 times in 12 minutes. So, I mean, that ain't right. But yeah, still learning about this recording malarkey. Right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Flag 1 is Paint, and so it should be. So we've got the pens firing to the music, and you can see they've got pink pens and blue pens. So some of the pens are multicolored, and so they shoot on every beat. Some of them are just blue or pink, and so they shoot on every other beat. Okay, and now we have our Madeline check, which gives us 2 dashes. Yeah, and so the real point of Paint is that these cassette blocks move in line with the music, in time with the music. So they, it's not a cassette level in the usual way, but it definitely is a cassette level. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, you've got to be a bit careful here. Everything is definitely trying to kill you. Alright. Whee! And we get these 2 dashes at the end. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We get to see the last tribe of these cat people. Just chilling. Relaxing? Chilling, relaxing. Maxing all cool. There's no secrets down here though, so if you do this, you just die. Would not recommend. But yes, this is the very end of the beginner heart side. Oh, and by the way, if you have the golden, don't do this. Because there is a video on YouTube of someone doing that, because they were like, ooh, I can climb up here and see this cat. Yeah, don't do that with the golden. And now we've made it to the very end. The music drops. We have our very last cat in the lobby. Oh, how peaceful. Bit of sax in the background there. Little picnic spot for you and maybe Theo, maybe another special someone. Lovely terrain, lovely scenery, trans flag, let's go. Trans rights, baby. And we get one of the big hearts from the original game. So they kept the golden berries and the big hearts for the all-important heart sides. Ebb and flow. Ah, wonderful. And we get this fantastic lobby complete artwork with Madeline staring off into the distance with her jar of what looks like blueberry jam. Roll credits. Hi guys, Jim the editor here, and I was planning on doing some big, I don't know, introspective on how I felt about the lobby, how I felt about the heart side, maybe talk about the gameplay and mechanics and all that rubbish of the heart side like I've been trying to do for all the other levels. But honestly, watching this back, I just really enjoyed these credits. So at the start of the series, I think I said something along the lines of hundreds of people, maybe dozens, I don't know, at least 100. It's over 300 people who worked on this for free, gave it out for free just for the love of the game. So I'm not going to blab on much longer than I already have. Instead, let's just enjoy the credits together, and I will pick up on my blathering after they are done. Thanks for watching. Oh man, how good was that? Now, just quickly before we wrap up, I want to do two things. So the first is if we come back to the lobby selection screen and you access the journal, you can actually see a little bit of information about the lobby itself, all the lobbies and the amount of time and all of that sort of stuff. Isn't that fun? And it shows you the heart, how many berries, all of that good stuff. Total deaths, low deaths, total time, low time. Don't worry about the 6 seconds I accidentally spent in expert lobby. Whoops. Yeah. And 15 hours is definitely not true. I think I just AFK'd a bit in the lobby a couple of times. So that was one thing. But then the other thing I did want to do. The other thing I did want to do, and I did mean to do this all the way from the start. So I'm very keen on giving people the credit they deserve, and so I think it is only fitting that we finish off the beginner lobby experience by reading the credits for the beginner lobby itself. The development of the beginner lobby was led by Ceph, Koff, and Owen Shirrell. The map entrances were made by a Buff Zucchini, Asterisk, I really can't say that word, Circumplex, Earthwise, Flagpole 1-Up, Linge, Monster Man 06, Moscan, Owen Shirrell, Quinnigan, Rue, and Worldwaker 2. The art was created by Bissy, Chaotic, Circumplex, Citria, Koff, Earthwise, The GB Man, Moscan, Nerford, Power AV, and Spiralis, with style grounds by Earthwise and Ansimos. The music was composed by Ceph. The lobby was decorated by Bissy, Koff, Circumplex, Earthwise, Fonda 1515, Monster Man 06, Ty Kim, and Explosives. The camera was designed by Aiden, Bissy, and Boss Sauce. Special thanks to Alisticius for playtesting, Bissy, Moscan, and Power AV for conceptual design, and Cruor, Jar the Player, Sama, and Zafan for additional code. Guys, to all of you and to everyone else who was listed in those credits, thank you so much. The beginner lobby has been an absolute blast. I hope you've all enjoyed watching it with me. Let's go check out the final page with Blueberry Bay's Heart Collected. 31 deaths, I'll take that. 26 minutes and just over 6.5 hours of playtime. As ever, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time, which might be in a little bit, because I think I'm going to take intermediate lobby a bit slower. I'm definitely going to get to intermediate lobby, don't worry about that, but I might have a little break, and then I might upload the videos a bit slower than I have been. It's been difficult to keep up with the pace, and I didn't want to miss an upload. So anyway, see you later, guys. Take care.